Hi guys, this is Ranjit and this is an overdue video. So let's talk about the riding gear that I have, and many of you have been asking about this. And guys, the riding gear that I'm going to talk about is not for advanced user. This is for normal user. For example, let's say you mostly drive in the city, but sometimes you just go outside and you don't drive very fast, let's say 60 or 80, not more than that. This riding gear, this is something that you should actually have even if you're driving in the city. But if you're driving on mostly on highways or touring, you need even higher level of riding gear, and this is what I have purchased. I also have made some mistakes, so I'll talk about some of the things. And I think the most important thing is the helmet, so we'll talk about the helmets. We have two helmets. I also have a riding jacket, some gloves, and also one thing that we completely forget is the riding boots. So I'll also talk about riding boots. In fact, I have made a mistake about riding boots and I'll be buying a new one, so I'll talk about that. So these are the broad outliners that you should look at. Many people just get excited and buy a bike, but before that, investing in good riding gear is your safety, so look after that. So let's start with the most important thing that you should buy, that is the helmets. And helmets actually come in two variants, guys. This is the half face helmet, as you can see, but again, it does not provide protection over here. So if you're mostly just driving in the city, you don't drive very fast, you live in an area where it's very hot, you can get away with this one, I would say. I sometimes just use this occasionally. Mostly my wife is using this helmet. I use it occasionally, but I know when I'm not going anywhere far, I would frankly suggest a full-faced helmet, because this obviously provides you a lot more protection. Again, I'll talk about some of the budget-oriented brands. I'm going to look at helmets. Those are like, affordable range. I'm not going to give you recommendations of very high-end ones. The thing that you should look at helmet is, first, let's talk about some of the things that you should look at. I would say, I will never go with the helmet that does not have this ECE rating. This is a European rating. Yes, most of them will have DOT and ISI, but I will personally not go with the helmet that does not have the ECE rating, guys. So look at that at minimum. This rating ECE is a little bit more strict in terms of safety concerns. And now regarding the helmet, guys, you get in various, again, you have a basic full face helmet. This also has internal, this is pretty tight. I don't like on the empty helmet. Actually, this also is there. So see, if you want this sunshade, it adds to the weight of this one. I don't use it, I have noticed, but you can have a helmet with this one if you want. And a full face helmet advantage is that if you want to attach a GoPro or something, it's a lot easier. These are separate accessories, so you can do that. So in a helmet, again, guys, what I've seen with many of the new users is that they just try to buy the helmet. If they go to a store or whatever, they just go for the helmet that is super comfortable. Okay, they just go with that. Actually, a new helmet should not be super comfortable, and if you wear a helmet and if you're just doing this, it shouldn't shake like this. If it's shaking like that, that means it's actually really big to you. So it should be actually slightly tighter on your face, because after a couple of months of usage, the padding will get slightly loose. So if you're buying it, starting it as if it's loose or something, then it's not a good idea. For example, as you can see, this helmet was actually pretty tight to me when I got it, but now it's very tightly fit. And the thing is that doing this like this, it shouldn't shake. So again, make sure the helmet fit is right. So that's why I would say be careful about the fit of the helmet, and it changes from brand to brand. I would say in the mid-range price band, some of the helmets, the full face helmets that you can look are from SMK, Axer, or even this MT. I'm using this MT. MT is slightly more expensive. This was for 6,600 rupees, but you can get similar stuff, I would say, with Axer and SMK for slightly less. And again, one more thing that I've noticed regarding the helmet is everybody's head is slightly different in shape. So some of the brands shell might fit more comfortably to you. So check that, I would say. For example, my cousin Vivek, for him, the SMK helmet was more fit to his head size, so he bought that. So again, with helmets, you have to actually try it out. So these are the like brands, SMK, Axer, and MT. You can get in about what do you say, 4,500 to about 6,000-7,000. Yes, if you want to go even further, then there are some other brands like HJC, even Bell, and all those things. And again, then there is no limit. You have helmets of 50, 60, 70,000 also, but these are the ones that we have. Also, another thing is that regarding helmets, but again, you might not find that in this price band, is the weight. Generally, these helmets in this price range are slightly on the heavier side. This is actually pretty heavy. The MT helmet, it's 1600 grams. Most of the others would be about 1500 grams. If you want to go really light, then again you have to spend a lot for lighter helmets. The lighter the helmets, it's actually heavier. A full face, particularly, I would say carbon fiber and all this stuff. So this is regarding the helmet. Again, go to a store, wear it and see how comfortable. It shouldn't be like super comfortable if it's new. It has to be a little bit tight, not super tight, but it has to be a little bit tight. If it is not, it will get actually loose, and after 3-4 months it will start shaking, and that is very bad. So that is the first thing that you should buy, a good helmet, I would say. Next thing that I would recommend is gloves. And why do I say gloves? See, remember what happens whenever you actually fall. Instinctively, if you fall from your bike, your hands, this is your natural body's reaction, your hands will go down first. So the first impact generally is taken up by your hands. So if your hands fall down, you fall on the road, this will get cut. So so these gloves actually protect you. And here I have a couple of gloves, because not all gloves are equal. For example, let's first start with this one. This I think so was for just 2000 rupees or something. These are actually, if you notice, these are fabric gloves, and this offers just basic protection. Yes, we have some knuckle protection here, but it's not that robust. And this is actually made up of like fabric. Good thing is that as it's fabric, it does not get that hot. But again, the fabric is not that, what do you say, resistant, so it can tear up. So again, this does not provide that much protection. Another thing is that if you notice, this is a hard surface over here in this one, and it actually only has one over here. Actually, in good gloves, you'll actually have two. So these actually provide you slide protection. Whenever you fall, actually they slide with you. So generally, if you have two of them, these are not protectors. On this one, this is a better one, so as you can see. And generally, if you want good gloves, it actually has to be made of leather. These are from Ninox. These are made of leather. If you notice, the knuckle protection is a lot robust on this one. Here also we have some protection over here, and here definitely we have two Nox protectors, so it easily slides when you fall. So that if you don't have a, what do you say, good Nox protector over here, if you fall like this, what will happen is this wrist bone can break. But if you have like this, your hand will slide, so that can actually protect you from the fracture. So people forget about good gloves. They buy cheapo gloves that are for 300, 400 rupees and nothing. They're just gimmicks. So invest in the gloves that has proper, what do you say, slide protectors. Your knuckle should be protected. And again, leather offers a lot more protection than fabric one. The con of this one is that as it's leather, now Hyderabad is becoming hot, it can get a little bit sweaty, whereas these fabric ones actually breathe in quite a bit. There's a price difference also. The leather ones are more expensive. If I recall, this was for 2000 bucks, this was for 3400. And guys, these are affordable. Gloves can cost a lot more, 6,000-7,000. Also, you have bigger gloves, you have woolen gloves and stuff like that. But again, I see a lot of people not wearing gloves. Yes, once you initially get the gloves, first week you'll feel uncomfortable, but now I am mostly using these gloves, these leather Rhinox gloves, and you see they've become so comfortable now to me, and I just can't drive any bike without this one. So these are actually very crucial, and many people skip this. They buy a helmet but forget about this, and the first thing, instantly if you're falling, your hand will go. That's the human reaction, guys. So invest in a decent quality gloves. Next thing, I just want to talk, Tripti, and thank you, Tripti, for shooting this video. Let's come over here. Let me just bring these shoes. Okay. Next thing that I want to talk about is shoes. I'll just keep it over here. Many people just wear their regular, this is a regular shoe, and I've seen like 99% people just wear regular shoes or even chappals when they're driving, riding a bike, and that's really bad, because yes, these are very comfortable, but these offer no protection. If you notice, if you press over here, there's no protection. Even if you're some impact is happening, see what will happen. It's just twisting. Okay, so imagine what will happen to your leg. People don't pay attention to them. These are not meant to be used while riding bikes. Whereas this is the Arzo boots, and strictly I would say, guys, this is not a proper riding boot. I made a mistake, no mistake. But again, this is far better than this one. This area is very hard. So if you press it, it will not go down. Okay, this one flexes a little bit, but not as this one. See what will happen in your leg. This, yes, does, but does not go that one. So this offers ample protection. Even back, this area is actually pretty hard on this one, so that is also going to be protected. But again, as I've told you, these are not proper riding boots, because here, if you notice, this area should have also had a little bit of protection, but this one does not have that. So this area is not protected. If it was a proper riding boot, even this area would have been harder. Okay, so that it protects it. And again, if you want full protection, as I've told you, this is okay for city riding and all those things, but if you're going for tours and something, you need a full size boots that come till this length, so that it protects your shin bone also. That is very, very important. For example, if you fall down and a bike falls on your leg, a bike is what, 160, 190, 200 kgs. If you don't have shin protection, it can be an issue. So this Arzo are like okay kind of thing, but not a, what do you say, proper riding boots. In fact, I am looking for a full size boots myself now, but again, I was searching, and the full size boots, reputable one with proper protections, cost a lot, anywhere from 15 to 30,000. I'm also in search for it. I think so the TCX makes some good ones, full ones, and even Alpine Stars, but again, they are very expensive. I'm actually planning to buy a full size boot, because sometimes weekends I'm actually going for slightly longer routes in the outskirts of the city. So again, that is also something to note. But again, the full size boots won't be very comfortable if you're just wearing this one. This I can just wear and go to the office also, wear it for 5-6 hours. They're very, very comfortable. So that way, this is a decent compromise. Any day, better than this one. Don't wear this one and go. So again, these are the three things that you should actually invest in when you are getting a bike. Good quality helmet, gloves, and decent riding boots. Next thing that you can invest is a riding jacket. And guys, trust me, this is a pretty budget oriented riding jacket. This is the Rhinox Air GT. And this costed just about 5,800 rupees. And this is sort of the budget end in what do you say, riding jacket. What it has is, if you notice over here, this is a protector that it has. Also in this area, this is hard, you have a protector. So we have one protector over here. This is actually protecting your elbow. Same on the other side, this here. And on the back also here, we are having a protector. So this actually protects. And again, if you notice the material of this one, if you fall down, this will not tear up that easily. That way, it will protect your skin. Because when you fall down on the road or something, it's very harsh. It just scrapes your skin. So this will also protect from that. But again, guys, again, as I've told you, this is the Air GT. This is designed to be used in urban areas, in cities. So it has a lot of ventilation. But again, the con of that is that the protection is a little bit less. So this is again okay for city riding and stuff like that. If you want higher grades, then there are, what do you say, other jackets that offer a lot more protection. But again, they won't be that airy. In fact, I might be buying one more riding jacket later on. So a riding jacket is also something that you can invest in. And again, be aware of the riding jackets because all the protections and something, it can be a little bit heavy. So again, it'll take a little bit of time to get used to it. Now I'm sort of used to this one. So another thing that you can, and we'll talk about this one in the next video, next section of the video. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. You can also look at riding pants or riding jean pants. These are riding jean pants with Kevlar and again protectors and stuff like that. And what do you say? You can also, if you're not buying a riding pant, you can actually use something like this. This is actually pretty good from Alpine Style, and you can just wear it on your jeans or something. This also offers protection, because again, your knee should also be protected. So we'll talk about these later on. Just last week I had purchased this one, so I want to use this riding jeans a little bit more. But again, if you have any specific questions about the gear that I've talked about, the helmets, the what do you say, gloves or the riding boots, do let me know. In fact, I'm also looking for new riding boots. If you have any suggestions or proper riding boots, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. And guys, again, because of this Omicron issue, I was just not posting videos on this channel because I was a little bit hesitant to do the end user reviews because I didn't want to put anybody in harm's way because of Omicron. But now I think so the Omicron issue, at least in Hyderabad, is sort of settled. So I'll be starting back the end user reviews. So there is quite a bit of pending. So we will be doing that. So if you are from Hyderabad, just hit me on GeekyRanjit rides@gmail.com, and we will be slowly again starting the end user reviews. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.